Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is Karma Speaks back with another video. This one is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be telling you guys about my dream budget, my dream 30K budget. My ultimate goal right now is to at some point get to about $30,000 a month, within like the next 5 years or so, because I think that's when you unlock ultimate freedom, right? Like there's not much that you can't do. You have the nice apartment, you have the nice car, you have enough to put away in savings to where you could retire early, retire in 7, 10, 15 years. And that's exactly what I have written down in the Black Book of Knowledge. Anyways, all right, so the first thing is it's not salary or it's not what I make in gross revenue. This is what I take home. So if I were to take home $30,000 every single month, this would be the budget. First up, we've got savings and investments. And what I mean by this is just putting money into the stock market. It could be a retirement account, it could be a taxable brokerage account. It could kind of be a savings account, but really those two averaging a 10% return, that's what I need. If I invest about $15,000 every single month, which is 50% of that 30K budget, I'd be able to retire within about 7 to 10 years a millionaire. And that is the ultimate goal. And if I'm able to do that, I'll be 32, I have $1 million, and I will be good. Like at that point, I'm coast fire, which basically means I don't have to contribute anything more into my retirement accounts or into my investments to retire. I basically could just leave it at that. Everything else that I make, I could probably just spend on the right now, and then all my investments will take care of me when I'm 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, whatever, right? So that's the ultimate goal, is to be able to be work optional or have my investments be able to take care of me and secure my future in the future. Moving on, I got 3K for an apartment. Now I'm in New York. That's on the low end of a nice apartment. Honestly, it's kind of a mediocre apartment. But the thing is that I know certain people, I know realtors, I have people that have rent stabilized apartments and all this. And making a lot of money doesn't mean I have to be stupid with my money. It just means I have more money to play with. So with that, I'm saying a 3K budget for an apartment. I'm not spending anything more than that. That's absolutely ridiculous. At that point, I would just go and start looking for a house to purchase. But 3K, which is 10%, I think would be a good amount to have allocated for an apartment, right? Now, I got 1K for car payment. Now, realistically, I wouldn't want to have any car payment, but if I had to, I'd probably cap it out at about $1,000. Now, I would probably end up putting a lot of money down for like my dream cars, right? So if I say something like a Corvette, or we'll just say a GTR or something like that, that's about $1,000 car payment probably. And I wouldn't want that. I would want much lower, but I'll allocate $1,000 to a car payment. Moving on, car insurance, because I'm young, and if I were to have a really nice car, I'm already paying a lot for my car insurance now, and I have a regular ass car. If I were to have a nice car, I'm definitely paying $1,000 or more for that car insurance, being young, being a guy, and in New York. So there's that. Next, I'm gonna put $700 for food. Again, just because I would make a lot of money doesn't mean I have to spend a lot of money. My thought process behind this is, sure, I could go and like get dinners and stuff, but that's not really my desire, because I don't like being outside all that much. I don't like going out to eat. Like I kind of hate it. I kind of hate going out to eat. I'd much rather order something out and have it delivered to my house. So order something like just easy, Chipotle or halal food or whatever it is, like that. That's my vibe. I like that way more than I like going out to eat. So when people are like, oh, let's go out to dinner and do this steak dinner stuff and spend all this money, I'm like, that really doesn't sound like pleasing to me. I don't want to do that. My lady would say different. She loves food, so she'll probably be like, no, we gotta up that food budget. Next, we're gonna do shopping. I'm gonna say $1,000 for shopping. Now, with this $1,000, there are a couple ways it could go. It could either stay at 1,000 or it could go up. But I'd say $1,000 for shopping, meaning getting like new clothes, things like that. I'm not really into clothes, but I would in the future like to upgrade my wardrobe so that I'm not wearing wife beaters and stuff to like the gym and stuff like that. I want to be able to kind of dress up in suits and dress up in just very professional attire. I want to have the ability to have that aesthetic, I guess you could say. We got travel. Travel is a good one because I'm kind of on the fence about traveling. I'm not eager to travel, but at the same time, I'm not opposed to traveling. My thing is that I've always been paranoid of traveling to like, different places because I don't want to get, kidnapped and like touched and stuff like that. So like traveling has never really been a thing for me that I'm like, oh, I want to see this and I want to like, I'm just kind of cool where I'm at, but I'm definitely open to it. So I'd say $1,500 for travel, which is approximately 3 to 4% or so, maybe 3 to 5%. So travel, 1,500 bucks a month, road trips, maybe a flight somewhere. Next up, I got $500 for fitness, right? And you might be asking, what are you spending $500 on? I'm gonna say I'm spending $500 on a good gym membership, right? Preferably a private gym where there's not so many people, and then supplements. So that's gonna be my protein powders. That's gonna be my protein drinks. That's gonna be any other stuff. And the thing is that I've never really been a supplement guy. The first time I had a protein powder of some sorts was like 2 years after I had been going to the gym because I was like, oh, I'm gonna lose my natty card if I start taking protein powder and stuff like that, which was kind of silly. But even things like creatine, a lot of you guys might take creatine, never taken it, but I would like to definitely get into taking some supplements because there are some nutrients that I don't get from my food that I feel like I'm missing. Like I know I have an iron deficiency. I'm always getting like lightheaded and like seeing the stars, and I'm always cold. So I'm like, okay, I probably have an iron deficiency. It runs in the family. So, like different things like that. Supplements would definitely be a big one for that fitness category. So $500 for that. That's about half a percent. No, that's like two. That's like 1.5%. Next up, we've got 1K for business and personal development. Now, 1K a month, I say is pretty reasonable. This is just for like courses and maybe Patreon subscriptions, school subscriptions. It's not for anything crazy. It's not like for a 5K seminar. It's not for, let's just say, like a retreat somewhere. It's not for a full-on course that's like 8K or a mentorship. This is just for easy stuff, Skillshare subscription, all that kind of stuff. So it's like 1K I feel like is good enough for that. If I wanted to do more, then I could, because at the end of this, we look at the budget. I only spent $24,700, which leaves us with $5,300 left to spend. Now, at the end of this, with everything said and done, I think that I would probably finish off this 5K with giving at a minimum 2K to my mom just to take care of her. And then, I don't know, maybe buy some more camera equipment. Or probably, realistically, I would budget more and just put more money aside for savings and for investments, just because that's like my personality, right? When I look at this is my dream budget. Is it realistic that I would spend all this? Probably not. If I spent $30,000, realistically, it would probably be 20K in investments, 1.5 to 2K for an apartment, 500 for a car payment or no car payment, 700 for food, we'll keep it at that, 500 for insurance, 300 for shopping, 600 for travel, 200 for fitness, and then I guess you could say maybe 1K for the business or personal development, but probably not even that. I'd probably like find an excuse not to buy anything. So probably more like 300 for business or personal development. That's just my personality. I don't like spending money. I won't lie. So that's the dream 30K budget. You guys let me know what your dream 30K budget is, because I think 30K is the number to be at to really change your life and have an entirely different experience of what the world has to offer. Appreciate anybody that watched this. Peace.